This SUV TV presentation of the EC16 is brought to you by Play for Orange, Adidas, The Oaks Course, and CBA Sports.
We welcome you inside of Raider Arena on the campus of Northwest Florida State College. It is the EC16 in Niceville, Florida, the championship game of the Marquee bracket. It is the Wheeler Wildcats and the Wasatch Academy Tigers. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're with us on SUV TV's exclusive coverage. The starting lineups now are being introduced, and we'll introduce them for you as well. First for the home team and the Wheeler Wildcats. Number 1, Khalil Hardison. Number 3, Malachi Rhodes. Number 4, Charles Smith IV. Roscoe Eastman, number 12, and Sam Hines, number 20. Hardison, Rhodes, Smith IV, Eastman, and Hines for the Wheeler Wildcats, who come in at 11-3. For the Wasatch Academy Tigers, out of Mount Pleasant, Utah. Number 1, Marvin Trey Williams. Number 3, Mike Saunders. Number 5, Bernardo da Silva. Number 13, Tristan Inyaruna. And number 44, Matty Sissoko. Williams, Saunders, Da Silva, Inyarona, and Sissoko. Wasatch Academy comes in at 14-0. They are the number 11 team in the USA Today Super 25. They are the number 12 team in the Max Prep Excellent 25. Let's take a look at our key players to watch for. First, you look inside of the huddle of Wasatch Academy. He's just been introduced. Marvin Williams. Marvin Trey Williams. As it's Marvin Williams III. He is our key player to watch.
6'9", forward, number 5, Bernardo da Silva.
And our key player to watch for the Wheeler Wildcats, Charles Smith IV. We'll have that for you in just a moment. Wasatch and Wheeler. Wasatch Academy, of course, they are from Utah. They cannot play for a Utah title. They're trying to play at Geico in New York City at the end of the season. Wheeler, a 7A school out of Georgia in the GHSA. They have 6 GHA state championships, and they've played in Geico before when it was called Dick's. The state of Georgia is on absolute fire right now with McEachern winning the city of Palms. So Wheeler, in the same county as McEachern in Cobb County, will try and come in and beat one of the top 15 teams in the country. Wasatch Academy knows a little something about Georgia 7A basketball anyway. They defeated 7A defending state champ, the Meadow Creek Mustangs, at Holiday Hoops Giving. We'll bring it to you all around the nation. Joe Hillsman, glad that you are with us. We get ready to jump it. Wasatch all in black. Black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers. Wheeler all in white. White tops, white bottoms, navy numbers, gold trim. Wheeler 11-3. Wasatch Academy 14-0. The Marquee Bracket Championship of the Emerald Coast 16 is about to be decided right now. We're underway. Mike Saunders has it. David Evans, the head coach of Wasatch Academy. Larry Thompson, the head coach of the Wheeler Wildcats. Wasatch is good. They are fun. You're going to enjoy it. Sissoko shot no good. Malachi Rhodes with the rebound, long outlet pass. Here comes Roscoe Eastman. Roscoe goes up, layup high off the window. No, Sissoko got the board. He outlets it now. Here comes Marvin Trey Williams. Marvin back this way, worked on by Charles Smith IV. Drives up off the window, no tip follow, no. Rebound is batted around. Mike Saunders put it up off the window and scored. Mike Saunders, the 6'1 junior.
Mike Saunders.
Man, I love Wasatch Academy. This is a good basketball team. This is a primetime matchup. Sam Hines gives it to Charles Smith IV, who came out guns blazing yesterday. There's your alley. No oop. Broken up by Richie Saunders. They made a late sub in the starting lineup. Richie Saunders is in number 15. Wow, look, gamesmanship from David Edwards. Richie Saunders, you take a look at him right there, number 15. He is an absolute flame roller. 83 points per game in the EC16 for Wasatch Academy offensively. Defensively, they're allowing 63.5. They defeated West Oaks out of Florida, and they defeated Potterhouse out of Florida. to advance here to the championship game, their third game. Wasatch Academy on defense. Hines in to Hardison. Hardison to Eastman. Eastman fed it over to Hines. Hines caught it, put it on the floor. There's a step back short corner jumper, no good. Rebound hit the floor, and it came off to De Silva. De Silva now to Williams. Williams De Silva, who kept running the floor. No, Malachi Rhodes ripped down the rebound. Rhodes gets it up ahead to Charles Smith IV. He stops, he fires a three. It is short, he got his own rebound, it was long. He pulls it back out, and then he wants to hesitate, go into the corner to Hardison. Hardison now will peel it back out and give it to Roscoe Eastman. Jair Roscoe Eastman, the savviest point guard here that you may see, a true point guard. Gives it to Smith, now down on the corner. Here comes a spin by Hines. Hines back out to Hardison. The defense of Wasatch is locked down at the moment. 6:26 to go. Hardison now comes back out near the Raider logo. He's picked up by Richie Saunders. Doesn't have a count. Gets the screen from Malachi Rhodes. Pops it back out to Rhodes. Rhodes down low to Smith. Nothing going. There's a jumper from Hines. Good. They were patient and got it. Sam Hines, his first field goal. We're tied at 2. Saunders to De Silva. De Silva now to Richie Saunders. Richie Saunders, Mike Saunders, no relation. Off the curl, here's Trey Williams. Floated with the right hand. Hill of the rim, no good. Charles Smith IV snatches down the rebound. He outlets it now to Eastman. Eastman surveys it, now goes behind the back, and they'll slow it up and work it into the half court. 2 minutes gone by in this opening quarter. Here's Charles Smith IV. He hands it over to Rose. They pitch it back out to Eastman. Eastman has it off of the down screen. Here comes Charles Smith IV. Open. Hardison. 3-ball. Fell down. No call. Rebound tipped by Hines. Sissoko saved it. Gives it up to Williams. Williams up to Richie Saunders. Oh, Mike Saunders driving. Saunders up. Layup. Good. Mike Saunders in transition. He has 4 points. Back this way. Hines had it blocked. Sissoko sent it away. Now here comes Richie Saunders. Saunders wants to pull up on the 3. Watch this. In and out and in. Richie Saunders. A 3-ball and a timeout call by the Wheeler Wildcats. 7-2. It's a 30-second timeout call. This one called by Wasatch. Excuse me. 30-second timeout call by Wasatch. We'll pay a bill with them right now. This timeout brought to you by CBA Sports. Gooseneck at Richie Saunders. Looking to refurbish or get a new turf field, basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit CBAsports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project. Joel Hilsman, glad that you are with us. Raider Arena on the campus of Northwest Florida State College. The final game. It is time to look at our key players. Marvin Trey Williams coming in at 19 points per game in the 2 games here at the EC16, and 3 of 7 from deep. He's shooting it at 56% from the field. For Wheeler, it'll be Charles Smith IV. He's our key player to watch. And he lighted up yesterday in the early going. We'll have that graphic for you at the next dead ball. They came in quick with it. Charles Smith IV on cue. Jumper good. How about that? Out of the timeout. 3 minutes gone, first quarter. Wasatch 14-0, Wheeler 11-3. Wasatch out of Utah. They don't play like some old Utah boys, though, I tell you that much. Alley, no oop. Rebound comes off De Silva underneath, and he was fouled. Foul called on the floor. Their 107th season of basketball. Baseline out of bounds. First foul call of the contest. Called on Khalil Hardison. His first, team's first, game's first foul. Matty Sissoko showed a range, stripped the net. A 3-ball. Matty Sissoko. I didn't know you had that in you, boy. The 3 is good. 10-4. 6-point lead. Wheeler back. Here's Hardison. Hardison with the right hand dribble. He gives it over to Charles Smith IV. Hands it off now to Hines. Hines weaves it around. Here's Hardison. Hardison now to Eastman. Eastman curling, picked up by Sissoko, so he pulls the 3 in his mouth and knocks it in. Take that with you. 3-ball, Roscoe Eastman. Sissoko came out on a switch, and Jair just popped it in the hole. Here's Saunders. Saunders looking for Williams to come off. There's a screen from Sissoko. Hardison tries to stay with Saunders. Saunders goes to the right block. Up shot, no good. Rebound, they both fall down, and it's picked up by Rhodes and a whistle. Foul call, and it will be called on Bernardo De Silva, the 6'9 senior, who is going to BYU. His first foul, team's first. 4:04 to go, first quarter. Eastman lost it, recovered by Rhodes. Rhodes put it on the floor. Elbow jumper, good. Malachi Rhodes. 10-9, 1-point game. Saunders quickly back into the forecourt, picked up by Eastman on the right side. Spins it across now to Marvin Trey Williams, worked on by Charles Smith the fourth. To Trey in the fourth. How about that? There's a drive up on the baseline, no good. Saunders got the rebound, puts it in. That's like Papa shot for Richie Saunders. It's good, he has 5 points. 12-9, 3.5 to go, first quarter. Thompson and Evans, the head coaches respectively, are standing. Smith, the switch, they come out, and Sissoko got long arms, deflected it. He recovers it at midcourt, picks it up, and hands it to Mike Saunders. Saunders, the junior, now comes into the forecourt. He's going to drive, angle off. Eastman picks him up. They set up the offense and run their action. Williams and Saunders. Saunders, a three out the left side. Good! Mike Saunders, a three. He has 7 in the first quarter. 15-9. Uh-oh, I feel it. Buckle up. Saunders now picking up Eastman as he comes across the timeline between the legs, right and left-hand dribble. Gives it to Charles Smith the fourth, who's picked up by Williams. He hands it off to Rhodes. Rhodes darts it down low. Hines was open and scored. Oh, man, seeking and finding. Malachi Rhodes, a laser of an assist to Sam Hines. 15-11. Saunders now to Richie Saunders. No relation, I don't think anyway. De Silva swings it to Mike Saunders. Over to Richie coming off the screen. Catch, one dribble shot. No good, it was short. Eastman got the rebound out of the guard spot. It was knocked away by Sissoko. Sissoko with the steal to Saunders. Wasatch has to replace it. Open, Williams, three, top side. Hill of the rim, no. Rebound again out of the guard spot by Roscoe Eastman. Eastman, boom, dribbles across now, left-handed between the legs. Goes around. Eastman floated off 1 foot, left it short. Sissoko tipped it. It comes back out. Eastman recovers it. No. Tried to pass it inside. Richie Saunders has it. Saunders now looks up. There's 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Saunders feeding it down low. De Souza up. Guard De Silva. Bernardo De Silva. Right there at the rim. 6-point lead. 17-11. Richie Saunders had his head up all the way and made a beautiful find to Bernardo De Silva. Now look up. Here comes Jackson Kohler off the bench, the 6'8 freshman. Pump fake, Smith, cross court pass to Hardison. A 3-ball on the way, good! Khalil Hardison getting in on the long ball act. 17-14, second three-pointer made for the Wildcats in this first quarter. De Silva has it, puts it on the floor, now gives it off on the handoff to Saunders. Saunders now spins it over to Mike Saunders. There's a screen, Saunders gonna pull a deep three. Bad eye, rebound, underneath tip, out of bounds. It will go to the Wheeler Wildcats. It looked like this official pointed to Wheeler in white, but now he decided to change his mind, and Mike Saunders will take it out for Wasatch. Wasatch, baseline out of bounds, get it to Sissoko. Sissoko now, they get it in. Here's Kohler. Jackson Kohler, freshman, turns, not there. Sissoko dunked it. Oh, get off the bench and give him the dime. Sissoko with the dunk. Maddie Sissoko, the 6'9 junior. Long arms. Had 6 blocks the other night in their opener. He got off the plane blocking shots. Prince Davis is in. Pop to the top. A 3. No good. Sissoko flies through the air and gets the rebound. He gives it off to Marvin Williams. Final 45 seconds. Williams tricky dribble. Williams had it poked away from behind. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Wasatch Academy. Now look who's coming into the game. Leonardo Colomario, the 6'6 junior. He came in and has been vital in the 2 games, especially against Potterhouse. He stepped up. 8.5 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per game. Off of the bench. Sissoko catch off the inbound and put it in. Maddie Sissoko. 21-14. Eastman drives, took contact, floated it with the right hand, no. Rebound comes off, and here's Richie Saunders running. Saunders gonna go all the way, hand it off, and a foul called on Charles Smith, the forward. You want to purchase a digital copy of this game or another SUV TV broadcast? Visit the SUVTV.com/GameOrder to purchase your own copy of any broadcast for $10. Joel Hilsman, glad that you're with us. 24.6 seconds to go. 21-14, Wasatch Academy out of Mount Pleasant, Utah, leading the Wheeler Wildcats out of Marietta, Georgia. Kenny Burns is in for the Wildcats off that bench. Prince Davis also into the contest. Smith the fourth, Eastman and Malachi Rhodes to close this first quarter. Marvin Williams, Sissoko, Colomario, Richie Saunders, and Jackson Kohler on the floor. It is Richie Saunders at the free throw line. The first one is good. Richie Saunders, 6 points in this first quarter. He'll get one more. 8-point advantage for the Wasatch Academy Tigers. Free throw up and in good. 23-14. Final 24 seconds. Charles Smith IV has it. He only has 2 points in this first quarter. He lit fire in that first quarter yesterday. Pass stolen by the freshman Jackson Kohler. Jackson putting it on the floor. Jackson gives it up 10 seconds. Now a traveling violation call on Jackson Kohler. Yeah, he was indecisive, young freshman dribbling out there. He was lost. He didn't know what he was doing, and it resulted in a traveling violation. He'll learn, though. You can't turn down size. 6'8", coming off that bench. Eastman now to Davis. They've got to go with 6 seconds. Davis, there's Kenny Burns coming off the screen in the corner, not there. He gave it to Davis. Quick cut and a layup. Good, Prince Davis. And that's how the first quarter ends. A nice job by Wheeler getting the points there at the end. Wasatch 23, Wheeler 16. It's the Marquee Bracket Championship of the EC16 in Niceville, Florida.
This SUV TV presentation of the EC16 is brought to you by Play for Orange, Adidas, The Oaks Course, and CBA Sports.
Back inside Raider Arena on the campus of Northwest Florida State College. We get ready for the second quarter. Joel Hillsman, glad that you're with us. Wasatch Academy 23-16 on Wheeler. Let's look at the floor generals. Mike Saunders of Wasatch Academy coming in, averaging 9 points, 4 boards, and he's 2 of 3 from deep. Roscoe Eastman averaging 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 of 6 from deep here this week at the EC16. Roscoe Eastman and Mike Saunders. Taking a look here at the first half numbers. Wasatch Academy shooting 50% from the field, 4 assists on 9 made field goals. They have no turnovers in that first half. 3 players with 7 points each, Saunders, and Sissoko. For Wheeler, they're shooting it at 43.8%, and their leading scorer, Sam Hines, with 4. 3 apiece from Hardison and Eastman. Wheeler operating on offense to begin this second quarter. Charles Smith IV going to drive. Jonas Evans into the contest now for Wasatch. Shot no good, and he's going to get the rebound. Jonas Evans gives it, and now here comes Richie Saunders. Saunders now will come into the forecourt, goes behind the back. Saunders going to drive. Lift up in the air, and Malachi Rose tipped the pass. Smith IV came away with it. Eastman is running. Eastman into the corner to Burns. Burns stops. A 3. Bottom. Kenny Burns, a 3 ball. 23-19, 4-point game. Largest lead, Wasatch 9. Wheeler has not led yet as we come up on a minute gone by in the second quarter. Colomario fell it down low. He was going for Tarur, who comes off the bench, 6'7" sophomore. Coach Evans did say he may do some things a shade different when it comes to legs. Not much. Just shook my hand and said, we'll see who shows up. Colomario inbounds, looking. Colomario still looking. He gets it into Kohler. Kohler gets it out to Evans. Evans is picked up defensively by Smith IV. Evans picked up the dribble. Now he gives it back to his back, and that's Toller. He turns. Up, no, it's bothered. Smith IV got the board. A minute gone by. Wheeler trailing by 4 in possession. Here's Charles Smith IV. He gives it to Burns. Burns is going to go baseline right by Saunders. Kick ball by Colomario out of bounds. Let's set the lineup now for you for Wasatch Academy. It is Jackson Kohler, the freshman. Richie Saunders, number 15, is in the contest, along with Leonardo Colomario. There's only one starter in Richie Saunders on the floor. 3 ball, in and out. Tip, no. Rebound, swallowed up. Trying to get it is Taror. Taror does not get a lot of minutes, but now he's getting these early minutes. Richie Saunders started this game. He's been coming off the bench. He's one of those players that Coach David Evans sometimes starts, sometimes sits, depending on matchups. So he's really out there with his unit that he plays with all the time. Colomario floats through the air and got the roll. Leonardo Colomario, the 6'6" junior. 25-19, 6:25 to go. The Wheeler Wildcats are trailing and they're in possession. Wasatch is ranked number 11 in the nation in the Super 25, number 12 in the Excellent 25. This is a good ball club. There's a floater, a little kiss, it didn't go. Rose, offensive rebound, put it back up. No, couldn't get it to go. Colomero off the bench, grabs another board. Now he's putting it on the floor. Outside, here comes Richie. Richie Saunders stopped on the baseline. Nobody's there to help him. Somebody comes to the ball. He gets it back out to Colomero. To Evans. Evans swings it to Jackson Kohler. They are stealing minutes right now. Kohler, the 6'8 freshman, a bevy of moves. Gives it back to Colomero. Colomero drives, put it up, got contact, no. Bouncing, tipped by Tamor, no. Rebound by Kenny Burns in there. Here comes Eastman. Eastman now back this way, back for the Wheeler Wildcats. Eastman surveying, gives it to Kenny Burns, steps, fire, a three left wing. It barely got the rim. Davis got it, tip foul, out of bounds. And now here comes the entire bench. Looks like hockey. Saunders, Sissoko, Williams, and Inyarona all check back into the contest. The only one that stays on the floor is Colomero. 25-19. He stole about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Coach David Evans, his first year at Wasatch Academy. If you know the name, that's because he took Long Peak to Geico's. That's what he wants to do. 107 seasons of basketball at Wasatch Academy. High-low action. Sissoko dunked it. Good find from Tristan Inyaruna. Soko with 9 points in the contest. 8-point lead for the men in black. Wasatch Academy. Here's Eastman. Eastman goes around the Malachi Rose screen. Malachi pop to the top. That's a three ball if it falls. Front iron, no. Rebound off by Sissoko. He gives it over to Marvin Williams. Williams with his head up dribble. And it got it poked away from behind by Davis. Here comes Kenny Burns by himself. Burns will dunk it home. He missed it. Rebound put back up. Sent out of there. Goaltend. 2 points to Davis. Kenny Burns on the break, man. You got to get them easy, too. Can't play around now when you're playing this national power. Sam Hines in, Rose out for Coach Larry Thompson and the Wheeler Wildcats. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 4th time seeing Wasatch in person. Every time I've seen them, they've gotten better. On the baseline, kicks it inside, up, over, looking, a three-ball Colomero. Oh, it rolled out. No, look at Inyarona on the glass. Got it knocked away. Inyarona getting interest from Creighton and Kansas. Oh, a turnover. What's so important now, and I mentioned it earlier, nationally, McEachern wins the City of Palms over MEP2 Charter, who defeated Oak Hill, who was in the top 3. Wasatch, with the win over Wheeler, will move into the top 10. Wheeler, with the win over Wasatch, may not move any national rankings, but they're going to be a dangerous team, all turning and scoring in Inyarona. Oh, excuse me, that's Bernardo Da Silva with the hoop. 29-21. The cross patterns, and a lot of it is here on SUV TV. You know that, though, because you're on SUV TV. Burns walked out of the gym, a traveling violation. 4:13 to go, an 8-point lead, 29-21. Da Silva inbounds it as he talks to Mike Saunders. The 6'1 junior will come across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. It is belt high. As they run their action, Colomero goes. He gets it in. It got the mismatch inside out. Colomero swings it back to Saunders. They want an entry post from the wing, so they finally do it. Tristan turns. There's a cut. Nice pass. Sissoko up in a foul. Kenny Burns now aggressive there with the foul, but the bigs from Wasatch, they have the height advantage against a lot of teams. Foul on Kenny Burns on that backside. Wheeler coming in defensively, allowing 57.5 points per game in their 2 previous games here at the EC16. A win over New Orleans, Sophie B. Wright, and over Bishop O'Connell last night. That's a WCAC. Bishop O'Connell went ahead and won the 3rd place game earlier. Sissoko free throw was good. So all of a sudden, Sissoko has came to life. He has 10 points in the contest. He's averaging 11 points and 7.5 boards to go with 3 blocks in the 2 previous games here at the EC16. 30-21. Second free throw from Sissoko, back iron, no good. Kenny Burns tried to get the rebound. Kamala Mara did, and a foul by Charles Smith the 4th. Carmel Christian, a Super 25, number 25 team, won the 3-stripe life bracket over Pebblebrook. So they have shown what they could do nationally as well. Free throw is good from Leonardo Colomero, the 6'6 junior. They've got a trip coming to the Arby's Classic next week. Free throw is good, and they could run into some pretty good teams. Buford is sitting there in their same bracket. Then on the bottom side of that bracket in the Arby's Classic, you've got Mount Bethel sitting over there and Winona, Alabama sitting over there. You know where you've seen Winona at, right? You know where you've seen Mount Bethel at, right? On SUV TV. Just letting you know. We've got it covered. In Niceville right now, and a beautiful, nice move. High teardrop just would not go for Eastman. Rebound to Colomero, long outlet pass to Inurona. He gives it off to Mike Williams. Get that shot out of here. Oh, foul call. Where was the foul? Good job, Nash Kelly. Went up with a beatdown block and a terrible call by the lead official. It's horrible. Good defense, Nash Kelly. Foul called on Nash Kelly. I did not see a foul. I don't think the ref saw it either. I think he had to breathe and he blew through the whistle. 3:33 to go, 32-21. Marvin Williams at the free throw line. Oh my goodness, I looked down, he hadn't scored a point yet. Free throw, Williams is rolled off. He still remains without a scratch. Had an assist and a rebound coming into the quarter. 3:33 to go, second quarter. An 11-point Wasatch Academy lead on the Wheeler Wildcats. Glad that you're with us wherever you are. The SUVTV.com. Free throw is good. Lead pushed out to 12 now. Wheeler has yet to lead. Largest lead of the day right now. 12 points for Wasatch. Davis, three was deflected by Sissoko. Recovered by Inuruna. Long lead pass up to Williams. He recovers it. Williams attacks. Layup good. Marvin Trey Williams. And a timeout call by the Wheeler Wildcats. And Coach Thompson goes right to Davis and gives him a teaching tool. Right now, he had to call a timeout. It's a 14-point game, full timeout. Wasatch 35, Wheeler 21. This timeout brought to you by Flying to the Hoop. The 17th annual Premier Health Flying to the Hoop Invitational tips off on SUV TV on January 18th through the 21st, 2019. Catch some of the country's best teams and players in this top-ranked showcase hosted in Dayton, Ohio. Watch all 20 games live and on demand on SUV TV and visit flyingtothehoop.com. So, Hillsman, glad that you're with us. Our entire SUV TV crew, we've been pleased to bring you the entire EC16 from Niceville, Florida, exclusively right here on SUV TV. Our final game of the day, and right now Wasatch has a 35-21 lead over Wheeler with 3:15 to go. David Evans and his team in that huddle. First season coming over to Wasatch, came over from Long Peak, Utah. Wasatch shooting it at a 50% clip coming into the game in EC16 play. Williams came in with good hustle and poked it away from Kenny Burns. Let's set the lineups. It is Eastman, Burns, Davis, Kelly, and Hines, the five on the floor for the Wheeler Wildcats. Saunders, Mike Saunders, Williams, Sissoko, Inuruna, and Colomero on the floor for Wasatch. Colomero gets the steal, gives it over to Mike Saunders. Mike stops and peels it back out. He's worked on defensively by Kelly. Feeds it into the post. De Silva gonna turn. Pump fake goes up off the window and scores. Bernardo De Silva, he has 6 points in the game. He's headed to BYU. They're getting a good one. 37-21, the lead continuing to balloon. Wheeler must make a run now. 2.5 to go. Eastman pass is stolen by Williams, but it's a kickball. Rhodes, Hardison, and Charles Smith, the fourth, walk to the scorer's table. Davis, Burns, and Nash will go out. So it is Rhodes, Hines, Eastman, Hardison, and Smith the fourth. Catch the inbound, pump fake, put it on the floor, floats it up and in good. Charles Smith the fourth, his fourth point. 37-23, 2:24, second quarter. Marquee bracket championship on the line in the EC16. Sissoko high-low, knocked away, but De Silva recovers, turns, up no, Sissoko put back no, they tip, fight for it, and Rhodes comes away with it. He gives it over to Eastman, who will hold it up. Eastman now going downhill, worked on, give it over to Hines. Hines jumper rolled off, rebound out of the guard spot, Marvin Trey Williams. Trey has it with 1:55 to go. Trey down and a whistle. That's what I want to know. Coach David Evans wants to know, how can he just stop it? They have been doing that a couple of times. He just blew the whistle to have a conversation with the coach. There is no violation. You just stop the fast break. You can legally do that. There is a conversation. I'm Coach Thompson. I'm going to take advantage of it as well. I'm just trying to understand why the ref just stopped the game to say something to the ref. And Coach Thompson is not pleased with whatever the conversation is about.
Richie, you got number 1.
And they allowed a substitution. Oh, my goodness. All right. The official felt like he wanted us to know he was here. 1:46 to go. I do not believe what I just saw. Coach Evans is in disbelief as well. I mean, he just stopped. They're on a break, and he stopped it. No foul, no nothing. Did he order pizza while he did that as well? He don't need anything to eat. I promise you that. Here's Eastman, bounces over to Rhodes. Rhodes puts it on the floor, head down, drives up, reverse, and a foul call by this same official. Well, maybe that's what Coach Thompson wanted to tell him. It's called on Matty Sissoko, 6'9", a junior. Going to the free throw line will be Malachi Rhodes, a senior. I'm dumbfounded at what just happened literally 20 seconds ago. Rhodes free throw good. The ref is standing right here in front of me. I'm so tempted to ask him about that. He just stopped play. Was he tired? Free throw. Good from Rhodes. Made them both. 80 seconds. Here comes Saunders. Saunders goes up off the window, and scoring is Marvin Trey Williams. 39-25. Hardison now will come across the timeline for Wheeler. Coming up on a minute to go in the second quarter. They give it to Rhodes. Rhodes holding it at the top. 1 minute. Here's Eastman. Eastman comes with the double. They trap out on him. He spins it across the Hines quickly. Good ball movement. Rhodes has it. Rhodes jump pass, caught by Hardison. Hardison pulls a three. Good! A three ball is good. His second triple of the day by Khalil Hardison. 39-28. Can they get it down to under 10? Here's Saunders with the left-hand dribble. He peels it back out there, work on the clock with 36 seconds. Eastman claps his hands together and is ready to hunker down defensively on him. 39-38, 30 seconds. Has a count now. Continues to have a count. It's broken easily. Now there's a count. Saunders drive. They reach in. Saunders stop. Low, float. Shot up. No. Sissoko recovers. Goes up. Puts it in. No. It roll off. Fight for it. Sissoko turns up. It fell off again. Saunders fading away. Shot is no good. Sissoko aboard. Up in a foul. Where's there a lid on the basket like you're at Walmart and they put it on top of those goals so you can't shoot in the score? 9.4. They could not get it in. Several shots inside the restricted area. And now Coach Evans is upset, and this same ref now comes and gives him and tells him to get back in the box. There's a foul call. It was called on Malachi Rhodes. Sissoko going to the free throw line. 1 of 2. David Evans said everybody got fouled on the play. I believe that. The basket got fouled too with all those bunnies they were missing. Free throw up and in good by Sissoko. 40-28, 12-point game, 9 and 14 seconds. Both coaches have an issue with this official. Free throw, back iron, no good. Tip, they fight for it. Hines comes away with it. They can get a shot off 6, 5, Hines 4, 3 in the corner. Eastman, a three ball. No, tip. And that is the end of the first half. All right, well, there you go. Wasatch Academy 40, Wheeler 28. The second half coming up next right here. SUV TV's exclusive coverage of the EC16 will continue in just a moment.
This SUV TV presentation of the EC16 is brought to you by Play for Orange, Adidas, The Oaks Course, and CBA Sports.
putback fadeaway three. Oh, my goodness. Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one tight. Now hustling in toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. Oh my goodness. That's how you end the game, folks.
What is it about some places? The places where we feel a sense of fellowship, where service is of the highest priority, whether to each other or to ourselves. A journey familiar like a warm bath for the soul. Along the way we may get lost, but we always seem to find a friendly hand reaching out, guiding us the way back there, where we owe it to our younger selves. Just to feel like we're getting a little bit better at us. This place will always be there for you. This place is sacred. Because this place is home.
Heels or flats? Heels. Around here, we're decision-making pros. But when she got injured last season, I almost made the wrong decision. I thought I could take her where I rehabbed my knee, but her coach told me, take her to Children's. No thanks. All that experience helped my daughter heal faster and come back stronger.
Now we just need to decide where I'll play in college.
Road trip.
We welcome you back inside as you're looking live inside of Raiders Arena on the campus of Northwest Florida State College. Wasatch Academy with a 40-28 lead over Wheeler. A lot of it is because of the man in the middle, number 44, Matty Sissoko. Sissoko, 11 points, 9 boards, 2 blocks, 2 steals. He's 4 of 7 from the field, and he is doing the heavy lifting, leading them in scoring. Matty making his mark. The second half is underway. Wasatch moving right to left as you view it. All in black, black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers. Wheeler all in white, white tops, white bottoms, gold trimming around the navy numbers and lettering. Williams has it, worked on by Smith the fourth. It is Williams, the Saunders, Mike and Richie, Inyarona, and Sissoko, the starters, out on the floor for this second half. Khalil Hardison snatches that out of the air. Hardison, 6 points to lead 7 Wheeler scorers. Malachi Rhodes, Eastman, Hines, and Charles Smith the fourth complete the lineup. Good pass, count it, and the foul. A dunk, a laser beam pass led to a Malachi Rhodes dunk. Rhodes with 6 points in the contest. They call it on Marvin Trey Williams. Beautiful pass by Hines to a cutting Malachi Rhodes. 40-30. Can they get it down to 9? Free throw is good. They do. 40-31. Wasatch and Wheeler. Utah and Georgia. Marietta and Mount Pleasant. Up off the window. No. Rebound comes off Sissoko. Lead official says loose ball foul on the floor. And he calls it on Kenny Burns. And if you're wondering, no, I didn't ask, not Kenny Burns, excuse me, Sam Hines. I did not ask the official why he stopped the game earlier. I just couldn't bring myself, I didn't want to know the answer. Tip in good by Bernardo da Silva. 42-31, a minute gone by, third quarter. Hardison to the top now, Charles Smith the fourth. He brings it back out. Wasatch 14-0. Wheeler 11-3. Pump fake jumper. It is good by Khalil Hardison. Hardison got to his spot. He's very comfortable today. He has 8 points. National implications on the line. Here's Marvin Williams. He shoots it into the middle. A layup driving good by the BYU commit and Bernardo da Silva, the 6'9 senior. He's feeling pretty good as well. In the end, action is picked up, still an 11-point lead. Largest lead of the game, 16 for Wasatch Academy. Wheeler has yet to lead in the contest. A big, big victory over the WCAC threat in Bishop O'Connell, who finished third. 3 ball, Hardison, no. Rebound comes off to Sissoko. He gives it up to Saunders, who spins it quickly up ahead to Marvin Williams, who pulls a 3. It caroms off the rim, no good. Hardison gets the board. I like what Khalil Hardison is bringing right now to the lineup for the Wheeler Wildcats. Eastman into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. Eastman goes. Saunders took it away, fought for it. It's on the floor. Richie Saunders is going to come up with it. They go on the floor, and David Evans wanted a timeout. Are they going to get the timeout, or are they going to get a foul first? Which one? What's the call? Come on, Mr. Ref. What's the call? He called a foul on Malachi Rhodes. No timeout granted. It'll be side out of bounds now. Wasatch doesn't have a trigger man down there, so Saunders has to walk in and trigger it. They'll have to get it in right quick to Inyarona, and he'll give it right back to him, and that's what he does. 2 minutes gone by. Saunders blazing into the forecourt. Pass was deflected. Saunders, a 3 ball. Pack iron, no. Rebound comes off. They tip, they fight for it, and Malachi Rhodes gets it. He gives it over to Charles Smith the fourth. Charles Smith the fourth will coming down into the forecourt with the left-hand dribble. Lost his balance. Out of bounds. Turnover. Coach Thompson clapping hard, trying to inspire his Wildcat defensively. You take a look at Charles Smith the fourth. He goes back on defense. Gives it to Richie Saunders. Saunders came off. There's the screen. He didn't let Sissoko set it all the way. Inyarona has it, and now he spins it into the corner to Saunders. A 3 ball on the way. Strip the nets. A 3 ball from Mike Saunders, the 6'1 junior. He has 10 in the contest, now in double figures. 47-33. Wheeler keeps getting it them within striking distance. Well, I can't say that. Let's see, 14, 11, 8, 9, 11 points. Can't seem to get any closer. Need a good run. 5:07 if you're the Wheeler Wildcats. Wasatch, though, is about this life. Inbound. Charles Smith, pump fakes, turns, spins, jumper, good. Now, if he gets cooking, that could be trouble. He has 6 points. Whenever Wheeler gets a fast start behind Charles Smith IV, it leads to good things. Wheeler's losses, Meadow Creek, McEachern, and Buford. You do not want me to explain how big those 3 losses are. I mean, that's playing big-time basketball. A good move, up, fouled, no call. Saunders goes up, and he was fouled. Let me explain something to you. Wasatch Academy was in a dogfight and beat Meadow Creek, who was the 7A state champs. This was after Meadow Creek had defeated Wheeler. Meadow Creek 7A state champs in the state of Georgia. Buford is going to play in the Arby's Classic next week, and guess who we'll see possibly in the semifinals? It will be Carmel Christian, who you just saw here earlier. And then McEachern defeated Wheeler right here on SUV TV, and McEachern just went and won City of Palms. All right? Georgia basketball have some. Richie Saunders had some of that right there. Just drawing the cross references with you nationally. If you know me, I'm all about my national basketball. From the WCAC to Georgia to Chicago. Where's Simeon and Morgan Park? What is Curry doing? You know it. Sure do. There's a nice move. Down low, up, off the window. Get that shot out of here. Sissoko sent it away, but Hahn stayed with it and put it in. 48-37. Look, see, it's 11 again. Wheeler right now needs to get a stop. The clock beginning to work against them somewhat. It's still mid-third quarter. 4 minutes to go. Saunders around the screen. He drives, kicks it to Richie Saunders. Good closeout by Hardison, but Saunders pulls the jumper anyway. It goes off the back iron. No. Rebound by De Silva. De Silva turns up and is fouled. Nope. Traveling violation called on Bernardo De Silva, the 6'9" junior. Coach Evans just said, we got to get some buckets. He's up 11. He knows that this Wheeler team is deadly and dangerous. I love Wasatch, though. I'm trying to tell you. I really love Wasatch. There's a floater up, no good. Rebound comes out to Sissoko. Outletting it now to Mike Saunders. Saunders in transition with his hair in the wind. Drives up, layup, good! Mike Saunders. Here comes Eastman back this way. Eastman used contact. Hines dunks it. You're going to start this end-to-end stuff. I'm with it. 50-39. It's 11. Every time I look up, it's 11. 3:23. Saunders across the timeline. This is a big, big battle for Saunders. Floated up, offensive foul. Mike Saunders. Wasatch needs it, okay? They're number 11 in the Super 25, number 12 in the Excellent. They are in the top 10 in the Blue Star at number 9. 50-39. Dave Evans is getting a little bit more vocal as we move deeper and deeper into the game. 3:13 to go. Eastman drives. Eastman dumps it off. Sam Hines, short quarter jumper. Good. Sam Hines stepping up and playing big boy ball. He has 10 in the contest. 50-41. There's 9 again. 3:02. Williams sets it up and spins it over to Mike Saunders. De Silva comes off. They run their action to the top. He catches it, now spins it over to Williams. Williams worked on defensively by Charles Smith IV. Spins it to the left now, and here's Saunders. Saunders feeds it in to Sissoko. Sissoko in the corner. Out of bounds. A traveling violation on Bernardo De Silva. 2 traveling violations in a row. Saunders goes out. Leonardo Camario checks in for Wasatch Academy. 6'7" junior. Now here comes Jackson Kohler, the 6'8" freshman. They just bring 6'8" and 6'7" off the bench like mountains in Utah, literally. 50-41. 2:45 to go. Courtside, glad that you're with us. Northwest Florida State College has been outstanding host inside of Raider Arena. Here comes Eastman. Eastman stopped, gets it back. Rhodes, jumper, 18 feet. Good. Maybe not 18, maybe 17, but he knocked it in. 7. 50-43. Turnover. A steal. Rhodes, long pass up ahead to Eastman. Eastman's going to attack the basket. Stop. Off the window. No. Tip follow. No. Sissoko comes in there fighting with Eastman, and he pulls it away. Now here comes Richie Saunders. Saunders into the forecourt, gives it over to Colomario. He gets it down to Kohler. Kohler back to the basket, spins, turns, lost it out of bounds. Indecisive, did not know what he wanted to do. And now Coach David Evans doesn't like it. The lead is down to 7, and he calls a timeout. 2:04 to go. This timeout brought to you by SUV TV. Watch SUV TV whenever and wherever you want. Streaming live and on demand on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Apple TV, and Android TV. You can also visit thesuvtv.com to watch full game broadcasts, replays, and select original content. The SUV TV.com. You want to know what's going on in basketball around the nation, you need to be on the app. Flying to the Hoop is coming up. You're right here in the EC16. We had the bragging rights. We had Hoop Giving. MLK Showcase coming up. Jared Cook Classic. I'm forgetting something. Big South Shootout coming out. Oh, Lord, next week, the Tournament of Champions. Good gracious, life. John Marshall's going to go be there as well. I don't even think they're going to go home. I think they're just going to get on the bus and ride up to Atlanta. Mr. DJ walked away from it. The music's still playing. Under 2 minutes to go. Eastman now goes, makes his move in the paint, lost it. Sissoko comes away with the steal. He gives it over to Colomario. Colomario gives it up ahead now to Williams. Williams back to Colomario. Dumped it out to Sissoko. Up and dunk. You just saw how beautiful that was in transition. When your big man makes stuff happen, he got the steal and then runs the floor. He better had gotten the dunk. 52-43. 90 seconds. Third quarter. Tip out of bounds. Oh, no, foul call. This one will be called on Marvin Trey Williams. Mr. Official, the ball going to be okay. Tell us who the foul is on officially. Look, you done forgot who it was on. That's why you needed to tell us who it was. He's called it now on number 1. Trey Williams. He forgot, though. They give it in to Eastman. Eastman gives it to Charles Smith, the 4th. Left-hand dribble, pulls up a deep 3. Front iron, no. Tipped by Hines, no. Sissoko, no. I got to give Sam Hines all the props in the world, though. He's down there battling with some monsters. He is the heart and soul down there interior, and I like the way Malachi Rhodes has played today as well. 9 points from Rhodes, 10 points from Hines, 19 points from your front court. Can you find something now? Here's Hines, turns, jumper, good on cue. Sam Hines, did you see the dime drop, though? Tell the stat guy, make sure that was Roscoe Eastman on that dime. 7-point game, 65 seconds, third quarter. Williams into Sissoko, turn. Hines had to help, up, count it, and the foul. Matty Sissoko, man, too big, too strong, too good. They called it on Sam Hines. That's his second, 54-45. Look at that, right back up to 9. Back iron. Richie Saunders got the offensive rebound. Under a minute. Wasatch shooting 47% from the field. Wheeler shooting 42% from the field. Wheeler not getting to the free throw line, though. They are 3 of 3. Wasatch 8 of 13. Foul count 5, Wasatch 4, Wheeler. Prince Davis races to the scorer's table. They didn't let him in late. Here comes Saunders. Saunders worked on by Hardison. Hardison tried to get up in his chop, so Charles Smith picks up on Williams, who rotates. It's down low. Sissoko goes up. He went from the floor, picked it up, and put it in the basket. Matty Sissoko making his mark. 56-45. There it is, 11 again. Arm's length right now for Wasatch. Eastman gonna drive, kick it out, open. Hardison, he's been on, and he stays on. A 3-ball, his third triple, 5 points in the quarter. Steal. Rhodes picked it up. Here comes Hines. Hines up ahead to Charles Smith. Layup over the lip of the rim. Good, Charles Smith. There's a quick 5 points to get it to 6. 14 seconds. 56-50. Colomero had it tipped away and stolen by Hines. 7. Up ahead to Eastman with 5, with 4. Eastman wanted to pull the 3. It was knocked down. Smith doesn't see the clock. Now he does. Good! To beat the horn. 56-53. Hold on, folks. Wasatch with the lead. The fourth quarter of the Marquee Bracket Championship of the EC16 in Niceville, Florida, coming up next. Welcome back inside Raider Arena, the fourth and final quarter of the EC16 coming up. Wasatch 56, Wheeler 53. Let's take a look at C4. Yeah, Charles Smith the fourth. Averaging 19 points per game, he was shooting at 60% from beyond the arc, and he just knocked in that last triple right there. That stat doesn't reflect that. He has 11 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. The fourth quarter is underway. Wheeler is in possession. They're all in white. Charles Smith, the fourth, the three. His caroms off the iron, no good. Rebound ripped down by Bernardo da Silva. And now here comes Mike Saunders racing this way. Oh, Spinderella goes up. No foul call. Da Silva up, count it, and a foul. Bernardo da Silva, the hoop and the horn. 12 points in the contest for Bernardo da Silva, and it pushes it back out to 5. Wasatch, man, they're going to have to fight. This Wasatch team is good. Wheeler's very good, too. Free throw. Back iron. Rebound offensively by Richie Saunders. A massive board could be. Traveling. Gave it right back. 7:32 to go. Taking a look at the numbers through the third quarter. Wasatch Academy 48.9% shooting. Wheeler 45.8% shooting. Wheeler 9 assists on 22 made field goals. Wasatch Academy 7 assists on 22 made field goals. It is tight. Free throw shooting is the difference. 8 of 13 Wasatch, 3 of 3 Wheeler. And you just saw Wasatch miss that one. They're 8 of 14. Eastman to Rhodes to Hardison. Hardison puts it down with the left hand. Here comes Eastman. Eastman goes to the spot. Foul line jumper. Couldn't get the roll. They fight for it. Tip out of bounds off of Wasatch, and it'll stay with Wheeler. Coach David Evans upset with the effort down there down low. I'm laughing at Coach Evans. That ref is absolutely atrocious. I think we all concur. Poor inbound pass by Wheeler. White Williams up ahead to Saunders. Layup good. Mike Saunders. All of a sudden, it's 60 to 53. 4-0 spurt to start the fourth quarter in the first minute of it. Eastman. The Rhodes. Rhodes fakes the pass, now puts it on the floor. Sissoko came out, he blew right by him, he missed it. Da Silva gets the rebound, protects it, now outlets it to Saunders. Mike Saunders gives the slow down signal and they'll set it up. Prince Davis gets up off the bench. Coach Thompson pleading with his team to hunker it down a little bit on defense. Here's Williams holding out, there's no count. So Charles Smith, the fourth, comes out and gives him a count. Now he spins it over to the right, to Da Silva. I have not seen Tristan Inyarona. I don't know if he's injured or whatnot. Here comes Williams, Euro stepping to the hoop and scores. Marvin Trey Williams taking that to Minnesota. 9-point lead, just like that. Smith for 3, right back, in and out, no. Tip, fight for it, out of bounds. Wasatch ball. 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter for Wasatch. If you haven't seen Wasatch, yeah, they're good. They're really good. Gonna be top 10 good come Monday morning or Sunday afternoon, one of them. 6:03, that'll be your Merry Christmas right there. Turnover, a timeout, wrong TO for me. 62 to 53, Wasatch with the lead on Wheeler. It has been an outstanding event. This is the championship game of the Marquee bracket. Carmel Christian won the championship game of the Three Strike Life bracket. Carmel Christian is ranked number 25 in the USA Today Super 25. Wasatch is ranked number 11 in the USA Today Super 25. So if you thought the EC16 was just something you threw together, no. Next year you get your behind down here. Because, man, Northwest Florida State College, beautiful facility, beautiful arena, beautiful setting. It's been fun. Hate to see it end. The hometown team, they finished in 3rd place. Choctaw Indians, and they got a pretty good guy, Deontay Smith, who turned it on there. Tried to will them to victory and did. Da Silva back in, bouncing them down, jump hook good. Man, Bernardo Da Silva just took his time, and that's what you want out of the timeout. 64 to 53, 8-0 run by Wasatch to start the fourth quarter after Wheeler cut it to 3. Nice pass from Rhodes to Hines. 14 in the game for Hines. Up, Floater by Saunders, no. Rebound hit the floor, and Charles Smith, the fourth, comes away with it. 5.5 to go. Wheeler now got to turn on something. There's a nice find when the big man runs the floor. That's what you do. Oh, beautiful dime drop by Roscoe Eastman. 64-57, Saunders, three ball, bang! Richie Saunders, a three ball. 67-57 is a 10-point game and a turnover. De Silva gets it up to Mike Saunders. Here comes Mike Saunders up ahead to Marvin Williams in the corner, set 5-3. It's bottom. And a timeout call right there. 70-57, a full timeout, a 13-point lead. They have just raced out quick as daylight, 14-4 to start this fourth quarter with 3 minutes and 1 second gone by. $70-57, Wasatch Academy has a 13-point lead, and it has been a 14-4 start to the fourth quarter in the first 3 minutes. Here comes Wheeler out of the timeout, all in white, white tops. Mr. DJ been trying to unpack. That's what's been happening. The Wasatch bench says it's just the soundtrack. Nah, let's do it right. 13-point game, layup. Sissoko blocked it again. How many blocks does Sissoko have? Turn Davis up, no. Davis fighting for it underneath. Rhodes up, count it, and the foul. Malachi Rhodes. Now, the timeout was called by David Evans and the Wasatch staff, but that's a good hoop out of the timeout, a good after timeout play that was produced. Now, is there time? Yes, 4:38. Got to cut it to 10. They got it to 3, though. Rhodes, free throw, good. Let me take a look at the foul count. Oh, they got a shot. 16 fouls on Wasatch, 5 on Wheeler. So inbounds to Williams with 4:37 to go. Third foul on Sissoko. Sissoko has been a man possessed today. 17 points. Rebound comes off to Charles Smith, the fourth. He grabbed his 5th board of the day. Long cross court pass to Davis, and a traveling violation call where? Coach David Evans said the same call down here. Coach Thompson looking at the replay, and he's wanting to see where the travel was himself. Let's see, cross court pass. Oh my. Oh, okay. Coach Thompson just said you're messing up a good game. That's the same official, by the way. Well, no, it's not. That's not the one that called the travel. Here comes Saunders. Saunders now into the full court. Gonna drive and float it over to Sissoko. Sissoko dipped in on the left side and finished on the right. Man, Matty Sissoko is about that life, man. He is about that life. Where you at, Ty Young? Find out where he's going. 72-60. Spin it there. Now on the backside, here's Rose. Rose cross-court pass, tip, out of bounds, and will stay with the Wheeler Wildcats. 12-point game. Wheeler got it to 3 to start this quarter, and then a 14-4 run to open the quarter for Wasatch in the first 3 minutes has pushed it back out to where it is now, 12. Eastman, 3, in and out. No, Sissoko skying for the board. A palming violation called on Mike Saunders. David Evans just said something I can't repeat. That's the first time a coach has said I can't repeat it. Around the screen. Have they been here all 4 days? I don't know. Burns, 3-ball, good. Timeout call. So Kenny Burns stepped in and knocks in a triple, 72-60. No, there's a two, okay. Step in, yes, it was a 2, all right. For Kenny Burns. 72-62. This timeout brought to you by CBA Sports. Looking to refurbish or get a new turf field, basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project. It has been a wonderful event. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of the Marquee Bracket Championship between Wasatch Academy and Wheeler. 10-point game. What's in store? Buckle up. We're here courtside with you inside of Raider Arena, Northwest Florida State College. Wasatch in the black, in possession, moving right to left as you view it. Richie Saunders goes out of control, flips it up, traveling violation. Here comes Eastman. Can they get a hoop here? Stops and scores. Good pass and a dunk to Malachi Rhodes. Man, Eastman just sharing and caring, seeking and finding. Rhodes has got to be happy today. I know he is. The assist number has to be racking up. And let's see what happens. Saunders is fouled. And all the players racing down. I think that's Wasatch does that when one of their teammates go down. They weren't racing down there to fight. That's just what Coach David Evans calls for. Called on Eastman. 16 foul. Eastman picks up his first with 3:03 to go. Each team now out of fouls to give. We'll be in the single bonus on the next foul for each team. De Silva gets it up to Richie Saunders. Saunders cross-court pass to Marvin Williams. He pump fakes, puts it on the floor. A 3-ball on the way. It caroms off the front of the iron. No good. Tap. Sissoko comes away with it. Offensive rebound. Sissoko has been absolutely everywhere on the basketball floor this evening. It is just good to see a big man getting after it like that. Saunders drives, flying through the air. Up, no. Offensive foul called on Mike Saunders. Malachi Rhodes takes the charge. 2:35, fourth quarter. Eastman letting the ball roll up, saves them precious seconds. 72-64, 8-point game. Burns came off the screen. Burns now gonna drive, almost taken away. They go to the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Wasatch. Uh-oh, Mr. Ref just said something to Mike Saunders. Let's see, what is it? Now Marvin Trey Williams having a discussion. And Coach Evans is like, get out of there. They're talking about it. It's going to be a jump ball or a foul. Let's see. Here's the discussion. Jump ball granted. And it goes to Wasatch. They had the arrow. 2:26 to go. Matty Sissoko throws it up to Williams, fouled by Prince Davis. Now that I look at it, I don't even see Tristan Inyarona on the bench, the 6'10" senior, which Richie Saunders went in for the start as I gaze down the Wasatch Academy bench. Free throw by Williams is good. Marvin Trey Williams, 6 points in this fourth quarter. 73-64. Next one coming up is good. 74-64, floater up high, no, Malachi Rhodes tried to dunk it home. He couldn't, flip back up by Davis, no. They fight for it, De Silva down there underneath, and let's see. Malachi Rhodes upset that he couldn't get that to go in. Foul call, it'll be the 1-and-1 now. It is going to go down as a DNP for Tristan Inurona. So at the free throw line, Bernardo Da Silva, his second trip to the line, he's 0 of 1. He tried to complete a three-point play earlier and did not. The 6'9 senior going to BYU, free throws, caroms off, no good. Hines skies and gets the board. 2 minutes to go, 10-point game. Eastman with the tricky dribble. Eastman has gone the entire way. A three ball, Hardison, good, and stripped the net. Give me the hot sauce. Give me the hot sauce, Khalil Hardison, his 4th triple of the day. 14 points. Hardison has shot that three ball today, 100 seconds. 74-67. Saunders floats it up. Sissoko goes up and a foul call. Foul called on Nash Kelly. Coach Thompson and his staff not pleased with it as I look down the scores table. They're the home team. 74-67. Right now, Wasatch Academy, man, is just trying to stretch and flex that muscle. Addy Sissoko is at the free throw line. First one is up and in good. So Sissoko sticks that one in there, 75-67, 8-point game, 134 to go. 20 points in the game for Matty Sissoko. And 14 boards. You want to talk about heavy lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double figures for Wasatch right now. Everybody on the floor is in double figures for them. They average 85 a game. 76-67. Here's Nash Kelly coming back quickly. Nash goes. Charles Smith, the 4th, recovers. Jumper fading away and it falls in good. Charles Smith and a quick timeout call. Coach Thompson still upset. 13 points in the contest now for Charles Smith. It is 76-69, a 7-point game with 86 seconds to go. Remember, the 17th annual Premier Health Flying to the Hoop Invitational tips off on SUV TV on January the 18th through the 21st, 2019. Catch some of the country's best teams and players in this top-ranked showcase hosted in Dayton, Ohio. Watch all 20 games live and on demand on SUV TV and visit flyingtothehoops.com. Wasatch Academy 14-0, looking to win their 15th straight game. They've won they've won 2 games at Holiday Hoops Giving. They've won the Great Western Shootout, and they're looking here 1 minute and 26 seconds away from winning the EC16. They won the Best of the West showcase in Sacramento. I mean, they're just doing they're winning wherever they go, quite frankly. Inbound to Silva, and now a timeout is called by Coach David Evans. Coach Evans highly upset at the execution or lack thereof out of the timeout on the inbound, so he has them huddled up. It is a full timeout. 1:26 to go. He said he's going to get him, but he's not going to give him extra time. 1 minute and 26 seconds. Want a digital copy of this game or another SUV TV broadcast? Visit thesuvtv.com/game order to purchase your own copy of any broadcast for $10. It has been an outstanding event. Trust me. 76-69, 1:26 to go. Joel Hillsman, glad that you have been with us. Live and on demand, it will live forever. Go back and look at some of this great, outstanding basketball. Okay. Tristan Inyarona had to leave the team to go back to the Netherlands. That's what I've been informed of. Thank you very much. That's what I'm talking about, Wasatch. Appreciate that. Yeah, headed home to the Netherlands for Christmas. I had him in the starting lineup, but I knew I missed him. Inyarona. Wasatch basketball. Appreciate that. And by the way, while Bernardo da Silva is at the free throw line, what is this, my 4th Wasatch game? Thank you guys for all the kind words. I just try to do you guys justice, man, and enjoy it back there in Utah and all over the world and wherever you've been on SUV TV. I'm going to keep up with you the rest of the year. Heck, if I get another shot at you, I will. But thank you again, those in person and those who have sent messages. And that goes to everybody these last 4 days here in Niceville. Free throw up and in good. I just hope I did you justice. And I hope that I brought it to the level that the event deserved. 78-69. Kelly gives it over to Eastman. A deep three, Roscoe. Air ball, no. Excellent host here. Mr. Mike here at Northwest Florida State College in Raider Arena. Foul call. Excellent hospitality, excellent parking. Excellent people, excellent fans. Very intimate setting here. So again, on behalf of everyone at SUV TV, I thank you. I know I'm the voice that you hear, but trust me, there are a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people behind the scenes that make this thing go. 69 seconds to go, 78-69. Wasatch is at the line. And Williams is going to try and put the thing away now. 9-point game. They've had the lead the entire night. Free throw good, it's at 10. Wheeler cut it to 3 at the end of the 3rd, and we had a game entering the 4th. And Wasatch just decided they'd race off a 14-4 run in the first 3 minutes, and the game has not been in the balance since then. That free throw rolls in good. The refrigerator door is closed, the light is off, the butter's getting hard, the eggs are cooling, and the jello is jiggling. This one is over. 64 seconds to go, 80-69. Williams hit with the foul. Charles Smith, the 4th, at the free throw line. Goes through his free throw routine. It is good. Coach Evans just told me I got to say it hit every part of the rim and went in, which is fact, it did. 64 seconds. Free throw is good. No good. Back iron out of bounds. And goes to Wheeler. 80-70, 62 seconds to go. Kenny Burns checked into the contest. Everybody on press row has been great too, by the way. The stat team down there, all of the scorekeepers from all of the teams. Smith goes up, foul by da Silva. 55 and 5, 10 seconds. Ask him, is he getting tired? Charles Smith, the 4th, going to line. You getting tired down there? He getting tired. He's slowing down. That mic going slow. Look, now he acting like he don't hear me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Good. Both mics work, don't they? I like it. Charles Smith, the 4th. I'm messing with you. You slowing down. 55 more seconds. You'll be all right. Charles Smith, the 4th, at the free throw line. I'm messing with the PA announcer. Me and him have had fun for the last 4 days. Free throw is good by Charles Smith, the 4th. 80-72. 55 and 5, 10 seconds. Let me be quiet. This game is not over. Inbound to Richie. He gives it to Mike. Mike now into the forecourt. Mike gonna blaze all the way. Layup. Good. Count it. And the foul. Mike Saunders. I said this before on air because they just having fun. The refrigerator door closing is a Chick Hearn thing, guys. That is nothing I came up with. I am not that creative. And so I just threw it out there, and you guys laughed at it, so I just threw it out there again. I'm giving Chick Hearn all of his credit. The man has a statue. Rest in peace, Chick Hearn. Free throw coming up now. Back iron, no. Could not complete the three-point play, Mike Saunders. Up ahead, Burns a three, no good. Rebound comes off now, and here comes Mike Saunders. They tried to foul him, and they do. He goes flying into the scorer's table. (82-72), 41 and 9/10 seconds. That's when you need one of those. Nah, I'm not even going to say that. Saunders at the free throw line here in the closing moments. Wheeler's going to make him earn it right here at the free throw line. Saunders spins that ball up and in good. They're just dropping them in the bucket now. Saunders 16 points on the contest. 24 free throw attempts for Wasatch Academy. Here comes number 25. And it's good. 84-72. Tip, ball goes out of bounds. Let's see. It was deflected. It will stay with Wheeler. Wasatch averaging 85 points per game. They're sitting right there at 84. 38 and 5/10 seconds. Here's Eastman. Eastman now holds it. Pump fakes, now pulls a deep three. Karam's off the front of iron. Sissoko falls on it, recovers the fumble. There's a jump ball with 28 and 4/10 seconds. It will be Wheeler's ball. Technical foul has been called on Charles Smith IV. Coach Thompson has been upset. He doesn't like the explanation from the referee on the technical. I don't know what the technical was. He said he had heard. He didn't hear nothing all night. So now we'll come down this way, and Williams will shoot the free throw. Technical free throws coming up. Technical called on Charles Smith IV. And the ball is no good on the first one from Williams. You know what they mean by that, right? 28 and 4/10 seconds. One more technical coming up, so Wasatch Academy now. Coach Thompson getting his money worth now with the ref. 85-72, Wasatch hits their average. And they're loaded with double-figure scores. All of the starters are in double figures, led by Sissoko's 21 points and 14 boards. Mike Saunders racing away. Kenny Burns reaching in. They give it over now. And they're probably going to sit on this one, a 13-point lead. It was cut to 3 at the beginning of the fourth. Coach Thompson said no fouls. Final 8 seconds. Wasatch Academy running out the clock. And the ball game is over. Wasatch Academy 85, Wheeler 72. Wasatch Academy improves to 15-0, and they are the EC16 champs. A little hostile here at the end. Marvin Williams was talking a little noise to him, and now Nash Kelly had to come in there and grab Prince Davis and pull him away. Just intense. And we didn't hear everything there, but Wasatch, no handshake. They're not going to hand. It's okay, fellas. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. 85-72. Coach Thompson daps it up with Coach Saunders, and now he's going to, with the Saunders, and now they're going to clap them up. They're going to send the players to the back. Wheeler upset. There's a lot of jawing going on, but 85-72 victory for Wasatch, and they win the EC16 Marquee Bracket Championship and improve to 15-0, and they should move up in the national rankings at some point. I'm waiting on the final stats to give that to you, but it's 85-72. Wasatch, a wire-to-wire victory over the Wheeler Wildcats. Wheeler falls to 11-4 on the season. As we get ready for the trophy presentation. Coach Williams gets the trophy. I'm just waiting on the stats. Wasatch lifts that trophy up in the air, and there you go. Marquee Bracket, Emerald Coast 16 champs, Wasatch Academy. All right, Joel Hillsman back here with you for the final time from Northwest Florida State College Raider Arena. Final stats now. Wasatch Academy was an 85-72 victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double figures. 21 points, 15 boards, and 4 block shots for Maddie Sissoko. 18 points for Mike Saunders. 15 points for Trey Williams. 16 points for Brandon Da Silva. They had 11 assists on 30 made field goals, and they shot 52.6% from the field. For Wheeler, they shot 43.3% from the field. Sam Hines and Charles Smith, the fourth, each had 16 points, 14 points each from Malachi Rose and Khalil Hardison. And Jair Eastman had 7 assists to go with his 3 points and 4 rebounds. That completes our coverage of the Emerald Coast 16, the EC16 in Niceville, Florida. An outstanding 4 days, a lot of basketball. I want to thank all the volunteers, all the listeners and the viewers, all the people that came and spoke, and I thank our entire staff that made it possible right here from the coast. SUV TV, your home for high school basketball. Next week, it's on to the Tournament of Champions right here on SUV TV. For our entire staff, I'm Joel Hillsman. We'll see you down the road right here. The SUVTV.com.